Happy 420, everyone. If this is a holiday that you partake in, I hope you're having a great day. If not, and either way, we're going to be talking about 6 ways in which you can celebrate and enjoy Grand Theft Auto Online on 420. So, as always, I'd love to hear from you guys in the comments down below. If you have any other ways to celebrate, definitely let us know down there. And I believe Rockstar will probably do some sort of 420 bonuses tomorrow when the GTA Online update arrives. It's kind of inconvenient timing because they usually do events like this that give out, 420 inspired and styled bonuses. But because it was one day before the update, I don't think Rockstar had the opportunity to do so, but they might tomorrow, so we'll just have to wait and see. But anyways, let's go ahead and dive into it today. And we begin at the number 1 spot with the short trips. So it should be obvious based off the name, but the short trips are also nice to jump into because they are brand new. They were added in the contract DLC. It's also one of the most interesting things that Rockstar have ever added to the game, essentially allowing us to play as story mode characters Franklin and Lamar in a series of 3 missions: Seed Capital, Fire It Up, and OG Kush. So these 3 missions not only reward a decent amount of money, they also surround Lamar Davis's LD Organics weed brand. They also lead to some hilarious moments, not only between Franklin and Lamar, but also between DJ Pooh. And you can hear some very interesting conversations, little Easter eggs, and just some background story on Franklin and Lamar and what they've been up to really over the last couple of years. So if you guys have not taken advantage of the short trip missions, I definitely recommend that you do today. And what's nice about them is you no longer have to complete the Dr. Dre VIP stuff in order to actually get them. You can now just launch them from the main menu. So even if you haven't done the VIP contract, you can still dive in to the new short trips, which really do create an out-of-body experience. So that's the first thing today. The second thing today is dive back into your weed farm business from the Biker DLC. So in the Bikers update, one of the types of businesses that the players can purchase is the weed farms, which will obviously grow weed that can be sold. And there's even a unique sell mission for the weed business that involves the player driving a pounder with a hippie, which results in the player becoming stoned for the duration of the drive, which affects their coordination and inevitably leads to acquiring a wanted level as you set up the weed business. But just dive back into that, source some supplies, do one sell mission, just have some fun with it. The weed business as a part of the biker stuff is honestly one of my favorites. The missions are super fun, so I would for sure recommend diving back into that. The number 3 spot today, go do the Coyote Heist. And this time, focus on the weed farms. So in the Coyote Heist update, weed farms can be found at the crop fields in Coyote, and stacks of packaged weed is commonly found as a secondary target for the heist. So I know this is a little bit extra, and in fact, last year, Rockstar even did a pretty big bonus for these secondary target weed packages. But go ahead and do a Coyote Heist where you do focus on the secondary weed packages. It's actually kind of fun to just dive into some of the minor things like that, especially when you end up focusing on a specific day. So go back and do the Coyote Heist. It's also still to this day one of the best ways to make money. So even if you weren't focusing on the secondary weed targets because it's 420, you're still going to be walking out of here with a boatload of cash. And I think everyone can appreciate that. The number 4 spot today, go ahead and put on that high flyer parachute bag on your back. Now, the only problem with this is I think Rockstar only gave this away during a very specific event a handful of years ago. This is actually a weekend event from August 22nd through the 24th in 2014. And essentially, when you played the weekend playlist, you would get an exclusive high flyer weed parachute bag. So unfortunately, I don't know if this has ever become available again, but if you do end up having this, go ahead and put this on. Rockstar said on that weekend only, you could pick up the exclusive high flyer parachute pack for the skydiver who truly enjoys getting lifted. All you had to do was complete the flight school event playlist and then head to Ammunition, and it would become available for free of charge, and you could equip it from your interaction menu. So definitely go ahead and put that on and sport that on whatever outfit you're rocking. Another thing that you could do is apply the Organics finish to your mini SMG. Now, this is something that was added in the contract DLC. It's a special livery that can be applied for the Micro SMG for almost $60,000, and it officially unlocks once you complete all the short trip missions. But it looks really good, so if you sport this with your high flyer parachute bag, you're going to look awesome. And then if you pair that with your high flyer parachute bag, and there's also a couple of other subtle 420 references and like the t-shirts and jackets that you can apply, you guys are going to be looking really smooth for today, that's for sure. And then at the number 6 spot today, a couple of other miscellaneous things that you can dive back into. You could visit the Smoke on the Water weed shop on Vespucci Beach, or you could visit one of the weed farms on the outskirts of Sandy Shores and Grapeseed. Just go hang out over there. You could also smoke some weed in your apartment if you wanted to. And last but not least, you could drive around in Lamar Davis's LD Organics van and even go visit his LD Organics store. So all fun things that you can do either by yourself, with some friends, with some crew members, to really just celebrate the day of 420. You can even celebrate with Chop as well, as we know that he definitely likes to participate in a day like this. In fact, that was one of the funniest scenes from the entire contract update when he accidentally got high on Lamar's weed.
Oh, he just... Chop! Come here, boy. He old, man. Come here.
C-Dog. Come here, boy. You all over the place, man. What's happening, Chop?
Man, I don't like the look of this.
Wait a minute. Chop, you worrying us, dog?
Again, I think Rockstar will probably end up doing some official 420 bonuses, discounts, and sales. But this is how you can have some fun on your own and celebrate the occasion here in 2022. So once again, I'd love to hear from you guys in those comments down below. How are you celebrating 420 here in Grand Theft Auto Online? Let me know what you guys are up to in those comments down below. Or you can reach out to me on my Facebook page. I'd love to hear from you guys down there. If you guys did go and enjoy this video, though, a like rating would, of course, be awesome. And be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel if you are new. You want to stay up to date on all the latest GTA and all the Rockstar Games videos that I'll be doing here on my channel. And be sure to ring that notification bell as well. Sometimes YouTube just doesn't work, and if you ring that bell, you'll always be guaranteed to be notified when new videos arrive. But of course, as always, guys, thank you all so much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you guys in the next video.